Welcome to another video tutorial. This tutorial will show how to join a Linux domain from a Linux client. In a previous tutorial, I showed you how to join a Linux domain from a Windows client, but this time we're dealing from a Linux client. As usual, to save time, I've already started the process. I'm more or less completed it. I would just retrace the steps that I would have done on my own. Okay, this is primarily done with Samba. So open the Samba file. Well, that is if you have Samba installed first. If you don't have Samba installed, just simply do a yum install Samba with a machine with an internet connection and you should be good to go. The installation is pretty short. Okay, so this is my SMB config file, and all I have to do is to make sure that the domain controller options, right? Look at here. We're gonna make sure a couple things are configured properly here to make sure this is configured to be a domain controller. If you were to read carefully, security must be set to user for domain controllers. So security is user. Domain master, yes. Domain logon, yes. I don't think I really needed this for the CentOS or Linux clients, but it's useful for the Windows clients. In addition to that, what else do I have to do? And was the machine script necessary, or was that only necessary for the Windows machine? To be honest, this is what I configured to get both of them to work. I can't distinguish if it's necessary. I think it should be necessary for all machines, so it should be applicable for the Linux machine as well. Okay, so when we make these changes, security is user domain master yes and domain logons yes. You close the SMB file, you do a test palm. You would see that the role is domain PDC. So at least this is configured for domain controller. On the client machine now, gotta install Samba again. Open up the Samba file. You're going to go down to the heading that says domain members options right here. Right, so let's see what it says. Security must be set to domain or ADS. Security is domain. And believe it or not, that's the only thing you really need to configure in the SMB file on the client. So let's close it and do a test palm here again. And we see that role domain member. So we are partially there, right? Partially there. You gotta make sure the IP address scheme is in order. You gotta make sure you can ping your neighbor and so on. So for example, the client's IP address 192.168.2.3, and this IP address on the server is 192.168.2.2. Right, now they can ping each other. Right, they can ping each other. And I think even on the client, I configured it in a way that I can even ping via NetBIOS name. I think so. Let me see. Yeah, the host name of the machine is mail.centos.tt, so you can ping via NetBIOS name. Right, the main command you really have to run as a Linux machine to join the domain is a netrpc command. Netrpc join. You go to Linux and a lot of operating systems, they really give you guidelines on how to use the commands. If you were to use like nethelp or nethelp join, I think it will give you some information. Nethelp join, join as member server, join as BDC, join as PDC. Is that the command I wanted? Nope, I don't think that's the one I wanted there. But right, this is what I wanted. So you give you a lot of information on how we can use the commands and so on, very useful, right? It's a good friend of yours. So let me clear the screen. Run the command rpc join, and what was the S switch for just now? Let rpc join nethelp rpc, the nethelp rpc. This is just for your clarification. I know what the command is. rpc, nope, I'm not seeing it here. Yeah, but what is the S switch for? Let rpc join. This is a command I remember. Let rpc join. Probably nethelp rpc. Let's. Where is this thing? I'm not getting on the details, but this is just the switch I'm using. I know it works. Let rpc join. I guess this refers to server, SOB server, and I type in the name of the server or the domain I want to get access to, and U would be username. That's a trusted, well, authoritative username, and I have to put the %sign with the password for the account root. Now when I click enter, it should work and tell me what I want to see. Okay, great, thank God. Ooh. Sometimes it gives trouble. Join the domain CentOS. Alright, and that's it. Thanks for watching, and continue to look at the rest of the tutorials on CentOS manual. Take care.